Good morning, everyone. This video is not a TTC related video because I have absolutely nothing to talk about yet. So, if anything comes up, if I think of something and I see something, I'll let you know. But this video is to talk about my experience here in the Dominican. After all, I'm already here. I will definitely find something to talk about. So, I made a list on how to blend in a different culture. I've been to a lot of culture in my life. I've been to a lot of places where they do things differently. I mean, it's only understandable, we are all different. So when I was pregnant with my first child, my husband found a job as a science consultant in a country called Oman, and we lived in Muscat for 3 years. It is right next door to Saudi Arabia. We stayed there for 3 years. So things were very different there. When I arrived there, it was a shock. The country was really, really extremely hot. We got there in April. My baby was only 2 months old, and it was extremely, extremely hot. It was maybe 42 degrees. And you see everybody with the dress, with the long dress, the body parts all have to be covered except the two eyes. You can see the burqa, the wear, the ladies in long dress and gloves or mitts. I don't know what it is. I think it's gloves. So it was a shock because I was born and raised in Haiti, where you can walk butt naked if you want to. And I went to Canada, and it was the same thing, in the summertime. I mean, people cannot bend down. You will see their butt hanging out because, there's no restriction on what to wear. So here I was, with people wearing, pretty much everything. They cover pretty much everything except the eyes. So I had to learn to dress not like them because it was not as restricted for Westerners, but you had to cover your shoulders and cover your knees. So I quickly understand that. I had to wear dresses that were knee length and cover my shoulders. It was not hard at all, but I had seen Westerners going to the beach wearing the bikini when next to them are some Omani ladies wearing their full dress on in the water, burqa. I mean, the whole thing, the way you see them walking on the street is the same way they go in the water when the country is so hot. So I didn't have to wear a dress in the ocean, but I had shorts on, and the top I will cover my stomach because one thing I don't like is attention. I don't like people looking at me in a way that I'm not doing it right. So I learned very quickly. You are in their country, it's their culture. You do as they say. I have never gotten in trouble, and I would never got into trouble because I'm pretty smart that way. I look at them, I see how they act, and I follow them. I don't try to be the flamboyant lady where everybody is turning their head looking at. So that's the same thing I try to do here. Here it's just like back home. You can walk butt naked if you want to because it's a hot culture. You'll see the Dominican ladies, they walk with shorts, and there's no problem with that at all. So I try to blend in a sense. I come here, it is a poor country than Canada, and people can be desperate, and sometimes people will try to steal, people will try to rob you. I have never encountered anything like that, never. But I heard a lot of stories. So I come here, I have this silver chain. If somebody try to steal it, don't try to steal it. Ask me and I will give it to you because it doesn't worth too much to me. I will give it away. Don't break my neck to take this thing. and I have just my wedding ring. I had a beautiful blue ring that I had on. I took it off and I just stay as simple as I can. We usually rent a car from day one until we leave for the full 2 months. We'll have a car, we go back and forth wherever we want. So what we decided to do, we decided to have a car the first week we came, and then we'll take the car 1 week at a time because we learned from our mistake. We had a car last time we were here. The car was sitting in the driveway most of the time we were here because the kids, they want to go in the pool, they want to go in the ocean. We don't have to drive anywhere to go to a pool or to the ocean because the ocean is right next to us. So what we did the first time we arrived, we got a car at the airport. We got home on Wednesday, settled down a little bit, and then we took off, bought our groceries, bought everything we needed, and we had the car for about 4 days, 3 or 4 days, and then we returned the car, and we have not missed it much. Back home, we both have a car. We always have places to go, but here we do not have anywhere to go. So we are here taking it easy, do what we have to do here. So what I did just last week, I realized that I needed something, and I didn't want to go just buy a car just because I want to go to the store. The store is only 5 minutes away, and it's a bit hard. I don't like walking by myself, and I don't like taking my husband to the grocery store because it's giving me a hard time. So I did something I have never done before. Here they have motorcycle taxi. We don't have that in Canada, and I have never seen it anywhere else except here. Motorcycles are passing by non-stop outside, and you can just stop one, hop on, and they will take you literally wherever you want to go. So it is pretty cheap. I did that last Monday, I think. I was so scared. I put my backpack on, I took off my jewelry, and I stayed outside, and you don't even have to say anything. The minute they see you standing, they come close to you and stop, and there I went. I paid a total of maybe $2 for the trip, back and forth. 50 peso to go, 50 peso to come back. So that was fine with me. I thought, oh my God, this is something I can do. It's right outside of the gate. So that's what I've been doing pretty much every other day. I need something, if it's some tomato or some whatever, I just go outside. Within 20 minutes, I'm at the store, I'm back here. So that's what I've been doing. In order to do that, you cannot be jumping behind the motorcycles with your full-on beautiful makeup, your long maxi dress, big huge jewelry piece on you, and all flashy. I'm not a flashy person. The way you see me on the camera, that's the way I am. My voice and everything, I cannot fake anything. I try to live my life as I am because I'm happier in my skin than I would be anybody else's skin. So I try to live my life the way I feel it fits my life. So that's what I do. I go there, do my shopping, and I'm back here. Never ever anything ever happened to me. So I come here. Usually when we come here, the first 2 times we came here, I brought so much stuff. Tons of clothes, tons of shoes, sandals, shampoo, soap. I mean, you name it, I bring it, because at that time, Canada allowed you to bring 1 or 2 suitcases at that time. So everybody had a suitcase. Even if we wanted it or not, we can take it. It's free. We take it. So this time, every suitcase you take, you have to pay for it, except your hand carry. You can take your hand carry, but you have to pay for your suitcase. And I thought, most of my stuff, when I bring them here, I never use them. At the end of a trip, we always give them away. So I thought this time I'm gonna bring just what I need. So when I tell you that I brought maybe 5 pieces of clothing, I never thought in my life, that I will live my life with 5 or 6 pieces of clothing. At my house, I have at least 1,000 or 2,000 pieces of clothing. I love wearing clothes. I love looking cute. I love wearing nice stuff. And I come here and I think, you know what? I'm not going anywhere. This is very light. This is just like a little pregnancy thing. I would stand up for you, but I won't. And it's just very loose. It's very short. I can go to the beach with it. I can go to the pool with it. And if I need to go to the store, I just put a pair of leggings on it, and I'm fine. So nobody is really paying attention to what you're wearing in this place, because you can basically leave in your bathing suit, come from your condo, go to the pool, nobody cares. You have a towel around you. What else do you need? So anyway, when I'm going out, I feel confident that nobody will rob me. I'm not saying it will never happen, but it's not gonna happen because I have this beautiful piece of jewelry that they want to steal. So it is important to me when I come to a country, I try to blend in. I mean, other people might want to come and show them that they're not from here, they're from the States, they have it going on, they have it here, they have it there, they have it here. I mean, yes, it might make other people feel fantastic, but in the same process, you make the other people around you feel like poop, like, oh, look at what she has that I don't have. Yes, by all means, you don't have to live your life through other people's eyes. You don't have to do what other people do because they don't look good. You don't have to look good. That's not what I'm saying at all. But to me, I want to blend in. I come here to be in the Dominican Republic, where everybody is so friendly. People, they want to make contact with you. They want to talk to you. I try to learn their language. I mean, it is important to me that when I go somewhere, the first thing I say is "Hola, ¿cómo estás?" They always think I speak Spanish, but I don't. But it's the first two words you say to people, and you can automatically see a smile on their face. I'm not saying hi, how are you? I mean, not everybody speaks English. You know, you'll find maybe 20% of the population here will understand hi, how are you? And I've been through many places where they cannot understand English at all. Like just yesterday, there's a restaurant beside us. I went to go get some plantain with some chicken sauce, and I told him I want plantain with chicken sauce. He said pollo frito, fried chicken. I said no, I don't want to eat fried chicken. I want chicken in the sauce. So he completely misunderstood me. They have every other things, you know, sauce, like bean sauce. He thought I meant bean sauce. When he said bean sauce, I said yes, beef sauce. But he thought bean and beef. So I went there, pick up my meal after 15 minutes. And when I came home, it was just the plantains with bean sauce. For God's sake, I wanted beef sauce. So that's how hard it is. Even though it's just a few steps away, I didn't go to say, no, that's not what I wanted. I ate it. But, you know, it's difficult, but at the same time, trying to make an effort. If it's just a few words you can say, they appreciate it. Like yesterday, I went by the pool. I've been looking for a speaker for a while because they wanted me to teach a class here, but I don't have a speaker. And what I did, I download a, what do you call it, an app, translator app, where I type whatever I want to say in English and it's translated to Spanish. So I went to him. I could have easily showed him what it says, but I wanted to say it. So I said to him what I wanted to say, but he couldn't understand what the word was because there's probably many ways to say speaker. The one I found, it's one he didn't know. So when I showed it to him and he was laughing and I was laughing, I just know instantly that he was laughing because the word is not the one that they use. Because Spanish is Spanish, but if you go to Spain, the Spanish they speak there, it's not the same Spanish they speak here. You go to Cuba, you'll find words that are different. So he was laughing. I didn't take it personally because I just thought, you know, it's funny. I just got you. So he was so happy that I made the effort of trying to speak his language. I mean, it's not too hard. So what I do here, I try to learn their language, eat their food, trying to what do you call it, You know, when you first meet somebody, you click with somebody. I don't need to click with everybody, but when you see somebody, you try to make some kind of connection. That's the word, connection. I try to connect with them because after all, I'm here, I'm in their country, I'm trying to pay them respect, I'm trying to live my life the way they live their life, I'm trying to be as, you know, open as I can. So I hope that you guys will take something out of this video, because it's not only just the Dominican, it's anywhere else you go. When you go somewhere else, you don't just go in a different country where you pay tons of money on your tickets, tons of money to rent a car and everything else, and you stay in the resort, you go to the pool, you go to the ocean, and that's it. No, 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 no. This life is not for me. If I go to Cuba, I go to Puerto Rico, I want to see it, I want to be able to learn something that I can go back home and talk to my friends and family about it. When my kids grow up, we can talk about it. If I wanted to stay in a hotel and go in a pool in the ocean, I can easily do that back at home. So if I come here, all the way here, I want to be mingling with locals. So this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a long one. Thank you for watching, and thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you very much. So I'll talk to you back later. Bye.